Welcome to My Supreme Version, the podcast series of bringing unstoppable, inspiring stories. Today, I have a very inspirational story about a Chinese bamboo. Most of us would have heard about it, but when I stumbled upon this Chinese bamboo story, I fell in love with it because it has got such a huge inspiration and a lesson to take away for all of us. Yes. Don't you think there is something amazing about this Chinese bamboo, the way it grows? And of course, you definitely have the life lessons that can be taken away. We all know that once you plant the Chinese bamboo or any other plant, you need to water it, you need to nurture it, you need to fertilize it every single day. But the interesting thing is, nothing happens the first year when it comes to the Chinese bamboo. You do the same thing the next year, but nothing still happens. That's right. You see no results for 4 long years. You're waiting for the results, not seeing the evidence of any progress that is happening. Now, can you imagine doing the same thing every single day and not having any evidence that your efforts are coming fruitful? The only thing that you know here is that the result is supposed to come after some days. It's not some days, it is few years, that is 4 long years. But what happens on the 5th year is just awesome. One morning, you wake up and you see a small bamboo springing out, and the next day, an even bigger, and in 5 weeks, you can't believe that this Chinese bamboo would have grown up to 90 feet, which is nothing but 27 meters. Now, my dear friends, now what are the powerful lessons about this Chinese bamboo story that we just heard? What do you think? What is it doing? What is it that it has grown in this just 5 weeks? Or was it growing for the 4 years wherein you didn't see even a single evidence of it growing? It's obvious that the bamboo was growing underground the whole time without visible evidence, but it was growing. It was developing a solid root system which is necessary to support the height and the weight of the bamboo stalk for a lifetime. Well, this story reminds me of living life, not just life, but a successful life, realizing that there's so many lessons to be incorporated. Here are several important lessons that I feel that we all can take from this Chinese bamboo. The first and the foremost important lesson is it all starts with the solid root system. Yes. To stand tall. Now, what did the Chinese bamboo do? It had to grow. It had to develop its root system for the 4 long years so that it can support the whole structure, the weight above the ground when the day comes. Now, this support system of the root that it has grown for the 4 continuous years, it will help it to sustain the harshest condition for many, many years to come when it comes to the durability and the flexibility that it has developed, right? Now, without that solid foundation, it could grow from the beginning. There are bamboo trees which do grow, but it could not support the size and the long life with the root system that this Chinese bamboo has. Now, for a moment, if you can just pause and if you can apply this analogy, the same thing happens in life, isn't it? Now, if you want to achieve a long-term success, have great relationships, and get everything that you want in life, now, don't you think that you need to have a strong foundation to support those things? It could be your character, your values, your attitude, the way you interact with people. Now, what is happening here? Everything starts with you. Become the right kind of person, and you will do the right things that will allow you to achieve what you want. Now, let's stop here and do a quick check. Do you do the right thing when nobody is watching? Are you trustworthy? Now, do you keep promises wherein people will trust you? Do you encourage others, or do you put them down? Do your words align with your actions, or does it contradict them? Have you discovered your purpose in life and defined what success means to you? Now, let's just give a thought and answer these three important questions. And I would recommend you to ask these questions to yourself every single day. The first one: what things do you need to stop doing? Now, what are those things that you need to continue doing? Now, what are those things that you need to start doing? Now, these are the three questions that you need to ask yourself and to reflect upon it every single day. And remember, it all starts with the solid root system. Now, if you start taking actions on these three simple questions, you will undoubtedly start developing a strong, solid foundation. Now, coming to the second key lesson that we can take from this Chinese bamboo, it all takes small actions every single day. In early days, the bamboo does not grow overnight, right? In life, there is no such thing as overnight success. Yes, that's very much true. In spite of what you do constantly and what you see in the media, that people are successful and they are shown about the success they have achieved. But the real success takes time and the diligent effort that these people have put behind that. You become successful by doing the right things on a regular basis, and the result is you move closer to your goals, whatever you have professionally and personally. So small actions today make a big difference in the long run. On a day-to-day basis, you can constantly check, are you eating right? Are you doing the most important things first when each day comes? Are you exercising every day? Do you spend quality time with your family on a regular basis? Now, don't you think you need to work on your health, your relationship, your career, your free time? Only then you will make a complete and holistic life. And the food for thought here is, what is that one small step you can take so that you move towards your goal today? We all have goals, be it personal or professional. So it's time to take a stock, to assess our current status and see what is that I should do or I have done today so that I am moving close to my goals. So do remember that it takes small actions every single day. Now, coming to the third key important lesson that we can take from Chinese bamboo, it takes persistence, patience, and of course, the faith. Some dreams may take months, some few days, or some even years to accomplish. Now, if you start working on your goals and dreams today, you don't see immediate results, right? Some people, they get frustrated and they give up. If will you continue doing the things that you have been doing with the faith that you have on yourself? Now, how much faith, how much patience will that require, right? Now, successful people, don't you think they would have done this? They would have had persistence, the patience, the faith. They don't stop. They just move forward, even if they don't see immediate results. They know that if they put in this effort, small actions, doing the right things every day, then the results will eventually come. Remember, this Chinese bamboo is a perfect example of that. Now, it's natural that our circumstances, our obstacles, our challenges that we face every single day, it might let us to go off the track from our goals. So, my dear friends, don't let your mood, your circumstances, or even the people derail you from your track. Get started and keep going. You'll be amazed at what you have achieved over a period of time. When you look back and connect the dots of whatever the success that you have achieved today, you can believe that you have taken the right path. And what is more important is who you will eventually become as a result in this whole journey. Well, now the food for thought here is, what will help you to continue rather than giving up? Giving up is very easy, right? But continuing, it requires persistence, faith, and the patience. Now, how will you structure your day to make sure that you do the most important thing every single day? It's difficult, but it's always impossible to give up certain faith that we have on ourselves. Make sure that you do consistently perform the actions that is required to keep moving towards your goal. You can always see the results provided. You can take forward all the lessons that we have learned from Chinese bamboo today. So just a quick recap of the lessons that we learned. The first thing is, it all starts with the solid root system. So try to do things which will help you to develop those root system or the foundation. It could be your health, it could be your profession, it could be your personal life, it could be the relation. All it takes is small actions every single day. And last but not the least, it is persistence, it is your faith, it is your patience that can take you a long way. So, my dear friends, I'm sure these 3 life lessons from the Chinese bamboo will definitely inspire all of you and make sure that you are on your path of your goals. Remember, we all have been gifted this wonderful life, and of course, with a huge potential, which most of the times we don't believe in our potential. So try to tap your potential, which is unbelievable, and try to achieve whatever you have in front of you. Till then, keep looking for all the inspiration around you and try to inspire others with these 3 simple lessons. Do like and subscribe to my channel so that you get notified about the next upcoming videos. Of course, all of us have stories. Let me come up with the next inspiring story and see how we can keep inspiring people.